Well, what is up guys, just home from work, so it's time to go get changed, head out the door for a quick 5k. Quite a nice evening out there, quite mild, so I'm going to take it well easy. Going to take this camera along with me, going to try it out at night, see how the low light is in it, and then we're going to come back and we're going to answer the question of the day. See you in a minute, let's go. Awesome 5k tonight, really easy, I love it. Let's get inside. Oh. And we're back from the run. Whew. I'm still ready. Oh. Quite nice out there tonight, really quite mild, nice, no wind, no rain, just a really nice night for a run. Starting to feel a lot better as well guys, so fingers crossed I'm on the mend. Hopefully I'll start getting back out and going a little bit further, as I've just been sticking just to like doing little 5k's, nice and gentle, not overdoing it, because you really don't want to overdo it when you're not well. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video where I answered the question, how did I exactly start out running? And today I want to answer a whole new question. Today's question comes from Kingdanny, and he has asked me, how do I practice eating and drinking for a marathon? And do I carry a backpack with me? So this has changed quite a lot over the years, and especially after now I've done 4 marathons, and then I ran an ultra marathon on my own just not long ago, and it has totally changed from 2010 when I did my first marathon to 2018, because when I first started out I was total novice, didn't really understand much of the nutrition side of things and how important it was, and I just kind of thought, oh, them gel things, I'll take a couple of them while I'm out running and see how I get on. So in the beginning, what I used to do on a training run was I used to actually go out and lay my water out at certain mileage, so maybe like 3 miles, 6 miles, 9 miles, I used to do like 3 mile increments, but I used to do like out and back so I could pick up some water on the way back. So I just used to get bottles of maybe sports drink as well, just pop them at the side of the road and fingers crossed that they were there when I got back. And that's how I kind of did my water for my training, and then like you say, the gels and everything, just stuck them into my shorts and carried them with me. But all that's kind of evolved over the years, and I think it was it was when I ran Edinburgh in 2015, I actually invested in a running vest. So one of these, this is the Solomon running vest, so these just fit on you quite nicely, as you can see, and you just basically take the straps, strap them up, easy enough, simple enough, and then it's on you, and like you say, it's quite well fitted. It keeps onto your body nice and tight. So this was a game changer in terms of how I could be able, because carrying a bottle was, I wasn't up for that. I kind of didn't want to carry water with me like in my hand all the time, because you can get them bottles that you can kind of get a strap that straps to your hand, and that wasn't for me. the running vest was just awesome. Originally they came with what's called soft flasks. You can basically stuff into these pockets, but I changed to just these bottles, and basically they just pop in here. So what I do is I have two of these, two pretty much 500ml bottles of water, fill them up in the two pockets, and then I've got loads of storage for lots of, at that time I was still using gels, and I dabbled in jelly beans. If anyone's seen my London Marathon videos this year, I use jelly beans as my sort of energy source. I kind of moved away from the gel, so I was kind of dabbling between the two. When you've got this on you, you're kind of self-sufficient, because you can store quite a lot in these. There's like lots of side pockets, and then there's back pockets and lots of storage. So really, one of these for training is ideal if you want to carry a lot of stuff with you and you don't mind the extra bulk, and it does give you a little bit added bonus when you're training, weighing you down a little bit. And moving on to what I actually do now and what I did when I trained for, well, I didn't really do that much training, but I did a couple of training runs for my ultra marathon run, and I started using a product called Tailwind. If you look at it there, this stuff is just electrolyte powder, that basically you rip open, fill up your water, just put it in your water, give it a good shake, and it gives you like 200 calories. And so it's giving you calories, it's giving you basically it says everything you need all day. And guys, the biggest plus about this is that sometimes gels can have a negative effect in people's guts, can give you all sorts of trouble, and this stuff so far has been absolutely incredible for me, and I can't highly recommend it enough. Tailwind, give it a go if you've never tried it. It really is awesome. So what I did was, especially when I was running the 35 miles on my own, I had no kind of aid stations or nothing like that, so I knew I'm going to have to carry a lot of gear and a lot of food also. So probably for the marathon, because that's the question you're asking, you probably get away with just Tailwind, and maybe I like carrying some flapjacks. That's my kind of real food of choice when I'm out running. I'll put a couple of flapjacks in well, for a marathon I won't be carrying a vest, so I'll stick them in my shorts. And then for water, when I'm out training, and if I need quite a lot for a really long run, because sometimes just a litre just ain't going to cut it depending on the weather. So what I do is I fill up these two, and then in the back here I can stick like I've got three 500ml bottles, so it's quite a lot of water to carry, but as soon as these bottles are empty I can just take one of them out, refill it, and then that's it. And then if you do come across a water source, you can fill them up. It's really, really, really handy, and I can't recommend one of these vests enough. Actually, when I am doing the training and how I space out, how I take in my nutrition and take in my water, I kind of take it in sort of maybe between 20 and 30 minute increments. So kind of when 20 minutes is rolled by, the first 20 minutes, I kind of take on something. So in that first little bit of window, you just kind of want to, it's kind of like topping up the tank. You just kind of want to keep taking something just to keep your stores up, because that's what the wall is really when you hit about 19-20 miles, they say that you've depleted all your energy stores. So if you haven't been replenishing and taking on fuel, then you could get into some serious trouble. So that's why it's important. So I really recommend every sort of 20-30 minutes taking on some water, taking on a bit of fuel, and the Tailwind and that water combination is just fantastic. So I really recommend that. So that is, for me, how I handle my nutrition when I'm training, and how I space it out on each sort of mileage. And yeah, hopefully that helps you guys. And again, just give it a try everything and see what works for you best, because everyone's different. but I'm sure it'll work out great for you. So massive thank you to Kingdanny for the question today. That was absolutely fantastic, and hopefully I've answered it as well as I can anyway. And guys, if you have a question for me, I'd love for you to leave it down in the comments, and I will make a video for you and answer that question to the best of my ability, because it's really good to sort of communicate with you guys. Leaving comments is awesome. And if you've liked today's video, give it a massive thumbs up, and if you didn't, give it a thumbs down, totally fine. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, guys, hit the subscribe button, it's down there. Love to have you here as part of the channel and the community. And all I have left to say is get out there, run with style, and I shall see you in the next one. Jamie, out.